I don't even know what to say at this point because this next comedian is fucking amazing. He's one of my favorite dudes in town. He's also going to be on Sarah's show Thursday. He's a really funny guy. He's thinking about brewing his own ayahuasca, and we're all going to sit around in a hut and cry while somebody blows, what is it, ash? What is it? What do they spray in the faces?
Do I look like a shaman?
He's not a shaman, but he's a man. Give it up for Charles Ellis, everybody!
Man, what's up, everybody? All right. Usually I start with like a joke right on top. It's supposed to get everybody laughing. But I just saw something on Facebook. It said, "Meet the face of juggalo feminism." I feel like everything I've written up to this point has been for naught. I don't know what the fuck. I can't follow that. Shit. So Will talked about being 39. I'm only going to be 35 this year, but I decided to go ahead and start my midlife crisis early. Is that an option? I mean, I'm not quite that old, but this is what I'm shaped like at 34. Like, look like a can of biscuits that didn't open on the first try, so you just had to keep tapping with a spoon till the dough spills out. I don't think I'm long through this world is what I'm saying, so I'm gonna just start it early. I'm trying to get my life straight. I'm trying to eat better. Like, I tried a vegan cookie the other day because I hate joy. And I found this drink that's supposed to help you lose weight. I've been doing this every day. First thing in the morning, you're supposed to take warm water, apple cider vinegar, and honey, and just drink it straight down. Has anybody else tried this? You tried it? I highly recommend it to anybody in this room that's ever been curious what a golden shower from Winnie the Pooh would taste like. Not that that's something I've ever been curious about, mind you, or written very detailed erotic fan fiction about. It's just moving on. I started meditating, trying to chill out, get a little more zen. Because I've been told by some people they have an anger management problem. And by some people, I mean anybody I can play Monopoly with. No, in one game of Monopoly, you take your most liberal friend and turn him into Ayn Rand in like 2 hours. Like, am I the only person that ever flipped the game boards like I am John Galt, motherfucker, just me? My game hard. Let's see. There's also diagnosed with depression recently. I'm like, that's cool, I guess. Really a depressed comic. I'm like, not even my mental illness is very original or funny. My doctor's office is just even like I still walk in. I'm like, all right, so I had to get some routine tests done recently. And I'm like, well, why are you taking blood? Let's do an HIV test. Because I'm a whore. And so they called me back a couple of days later, and I missed the call. I get a very somber sounding voice, and I was like, Mr. Ellis, your test results have come back, and we need you to call us as soon as you possibly can. I'm like, oh shit, I got AIDS. So I call him back, and the nurse, she starts out again. She's like, okay, you got your test results back. First off, your cholesterol's a little high. We need you to change your diet. Okay. Your testosterone levels are fine, which is good to know. I mean, in spite of how emasculating my life is on a daily basis, I'm still producing testosterone. And then she's like, oh, and by the way, you don't have HIV. You're telling me, you decided to tell me how much of a fat ass I was? You told me I didn't have AIDS? Like, why don't you open with that? That's all I'm saying. So I need to get off my chest. Has anybody here ever had somebody ask them a question that's like, not only does it change the way you look at them, it makes you question the way other people see you? But I worked with this older guy, like he came out of retirement to work this job, and one of our very attractive customers walks out of the building, and he leans over to me, he says, before the days of DNA testing, I'd have done horrible things to that woman. I'm like, what the fuck? That was the worst back in my day story I've ever heard. Number one. But I'm like, number two, how did you expect me to react to that? Like I was going to be non-consensual high five, bro. Like, actually, I think non-consensual fist bump. That's not the point. I'm just like, what did you expect me to say? But see, the thing is, when somebody says something that fucked up to you, that means you gave off the vibe and they thought this would be cool. Like, he looked at me, he's like, Charles seems rapey, we can bond over this. Is it the shirt? Like, it's gotta be the shirt. But no, because like, say if someone just walks up to you and says something completely racist and they don't preface it with, I'm not racist, but they thought you were racist. And I'm only going to say that because that also happened to me. So I was at this party and I was stuck in a conversation about Insane Clown Posse, which I didn't want to be in. And this guy yells out, fuck those race-trading bastards. Now, I was kind of like happy that he changed the topic from ICP to something more uncomfortable for me, like after like race. But I'm like, race trader, I'm like, what does that even mean? He's like, because they do that rap, that black music. Number one, ICP is the rap, but like bagel bites are the nutrition. Like, it only counts by the like most use of definitions, and chances are if you were raised by shitty parents, you eat that shit up. But so I'm like, wait a minute, so you have a problem with black people, but we're hanging out. And he's like, you're not black, you listen to Slayer. That's an interesting opening argument. Fair enough. And then, but he followed that up with, besides, I don't have a problem with black people, I just hate niggers. Yeah, it's full N-I-double-R. I didn't know how to respond to that. Because I was like, I don't remember waking up this morning and wishing a motherfucker would, but maybe I did. But you can't solve, like, that's not something you get violent about, because violence doesn't solve anything. So I'm like, wait a minute. Aren't you and your baby mama on food stamps because you have a younger child that y'all can't afford? Like, I think I get to call you anymore, I'm not sure. And it's just, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. So that went well. Let's move on to something even more uplifting. I decided to stop calling myself an African American, and I want to start calling myself a daywalker American. I'll explain that to the non-nerds in this crowd that actually got laid in high school instead of in the comic books. But a daywalker is a vampire that can go out in the sun. All of their strengths, none of their weaknesses. And to me, I just think there's like very subtle similarities between being black and American and a vampire. For one, it seems like some people, everything they know about black folks is just based off of old myths that make no sense. Like, they're afraid of water. It's not true. It's not. See, some people seem to think they're stronger and faster than everybody. There's a small portion of the population who will say we're all sleeping coffins. I'm just saying there's similarities is all. That's the line. Just want to know what the line is. No, because plus, like, much like saying once you go black, once you go vamp, you're dead to your parents. That's how that works. I think that also makes an Oscar-Roxy the N-word, right? Like, that's our word, y'all can't use it. Maybe. I don't know. So, I'm going to leave on this, because there's nothing else weird I can leave on. I had my 3-year wedding anniversary this month. You can clap for that if you want. A lot of people complain about being married. I can't bitch at all, because I'm in an open marriage. And tried to explain that to a friend of mine, and they're like, so how does that work? Like, well, we both have sex with other people, and nobody gets mad about it. I'm like, so you cheat on her? And I'm like, no. I mean, that's by cheating when we play by a totally different set of rules so that we win. Yeah? They're like, so you're swingers? And I'm like, no, swingers are just all gross old people with hot tubs. We're not swingers. And so the sad is it's true. And what's great about this is my wife said I needed to put a joke like this in my set so that when I go on tour, groupies know that I'm a